Hi friends, happy Saturday to everybody. I'm sitting here underneath my lemon tree in my backyard, and I was thinking about you, and I was thinking about our moms, how special our moms are. And tomorrow is Sunday, Mother's Day. And so I want to read you a really special story about a mother's love for her children. Now, when my boys were in Miss Sally's class at the preschool, Miss Sally read this story to all of us, and I'll always remember it. It's super special. So I want to make sure that you go get your mom and make sure she comes and sits down with us, and you're going to sit on her lap or sit next to her, whatever's best for you. But I want to make sure that your mom is here with you during this story. Okay, so go get her. Tell her it's really important that she comes and sits with you. All right, you got her? Okay, now sit on her lap. Okay. Oh, can you feel? Now have her put her arms around you like she's a big bear. She's giving you a big bear hug, and you can hold each other so tight as I read you this story. The story is called Love You Forever by Robert Munsch. See the little baby there? All right, love you forever. All right, here we go. Look at this. There's a mama and her new baby, and she's sitting in her rocking chair. A mother held her baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth. And while she held him, she sang this song. I love you forever. I like you always. As long as I'm living, my baby, you'll be. The baby grew. Oh, heavens. Look at this baby with the toilet paper and the mess and oh my goodness. Look at that baby. The baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew and he grew until he was 2 years old. And he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelves. He pulled all the food off the refrigerator, and he took his mother's watch and he flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid is making me crazy." This kid is driving me crazy. But at night, when that 2-year-old was quiet, the mother opened up the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of his bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever. I'll like you always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. So sweet. Oh, look at this little boy. He grew and he grew. And he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. He never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. Yes, I can relate. But at night, look at that. But at night, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that 9-year-old boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." The boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends and he wore strange clothes and he listened to strange music. Sometimes his mother felt like she was in a zoo. But at night, when that teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he really was asleep, she picked up that great big boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." That teenager grew. He grew and he grew and he grew until he was all grown up. He felt he was a grown-up man. He left home and got a house across town. But sometimes on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. She goes. Oh, look, she's got a ladder. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she opened his bedroom window, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. If that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Well, that mother, she got old. She got older. She got older and older and older. One day, she called up her son and said, "You'd better come see me because I'm very old and sick." So her son came to see her. When he came in the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always." But she couldn't finish because she was too old and sick. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he sang this song. I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be. And there he is, holding his mama and singing her that sweet song that she sang to him all those nights from the day he was born. When the sun came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth, back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang. You join with me? Let's sing it together. I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. I love you forever. Give your mama a great big hug. Whew, that story makes Miss Kelly cry. It's just so sweet. And it's just so wonderful and loving. I love you forever. So all you mamas out there, I wish you a wonderful Mother's Day. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for our time that we had together in the class. I love you all. I wish you well. Happy Mother's Day. Love, Miss Kelly.